Hello, world. Hope you guys are having a great day. Just watched a video just now that said women can give instructions and information very well, but have an issue with receiving information from their significant other or from men that they're dating, so on and so forth. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do not think that's a lie. I could see that in my own life. Twice now. Well, I know it's more than twice, but twice in the recent that I can remember. And it's funny because as men, we don't hold on to things too long. So we say what we need to say and keep it pushing. But it's twice now. And mine happened recently in the last 3 days ago. And since 3 days ago, I haven't spoken. I think I've maybe said like maybe 2 words to my wife. Actually three, exactly 3 words to my wife in the last 3 days, right? Literally 3 words. And one of the words came today. I was just like, she was like, her mother and her sister came by and she said, "Hey, did you eat?" And I'm like, "No." I just left it right there. It's so funny. Wow. There's no. It just kept it moving. But, my wife and I were having a conversation the other day, and I'm on a pretty straight shooter. I'm an honest guy. I said to my wife, I said, "Hey, I think I might be a little depressed right now because my truck's down. I have the money to go get it, but the check didn't clear, and so it's making me depressed. Like I really want to go trucking because I'm a man that I appreciate working. I appreciate trucking, and because I love working. I love providing, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to sit at home. I don't know what it means to sit at home and just I can't function like that. I know there are men out there that are okay with it. Me, I'm not. I want to go out and I want to work hard so I can take care of my debts and that I've accumulated and just continue on with my life. So I mentioned that to my wife, and we spoke, and the next morning, after everything that I said to her that evening, the next morning, my wife came out and took what I said and weaponized it against me. So, because of that, I haven't had a conversation with her. And it's so funny because it's so bad that I found myself saying in front of my oldest son that the way I feel right now is something that my wife stressed me to do, and I did it. But the way I was feeling about doing it was I don't even want to be with her because what I was doing was costing me money that I should be allocating towards getting my truck out of the shop and taking care of the little things on it that are going to need, well, not little, they're big actually, because I need to buy 2 tires, and those 2 steer tires are going to be like over $1,000 easily. You know what I mean? Because usually steer tires on a truck, good steer tires usually run about $500-$600, and after installation and taxes and everything, you're looking at about $1,200-$1,300 easily, right? So instead of wasting money on the stuff that we didn't need to waste it on, I ended up doing that, and I was pissed at myself because I allowed her nagging to get to me so much that it forced me to do those things. And I am mad at myself. I'm mad as hell because I should have stayed grounded, stayed focused, and not do that. And I'm saying all of that because I'm hoping that this message will help some young man that will choose a wife without the consent of God. He's going to pick a wife that is not God sent. And when you pick a wife that's not God sent, when you know the word of God, when you choose her, you're not supposed to leave her. Even though divorce exists, you're actually not supposed to leave her. You're supposed to stick with her. And even if it's living up in the rooftop of your house, you're supposed to stick with her. I know that sucks to hear, But it's actually the truth. Do your research. I encourage you all to do your research through the Word of God, through biblical texts, and you'll find out what I'm saying is true. Crazy thing about it is, there's nowhere in the biblical text that I see where you can't check a person, like literally slap the out of your wife if she gets out of line. There's nowhere I've seen that. But I live in a society where you're not allowed to do that, so I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I live in the rooftop of the house, opposed to living in the house. That's crazy, right? But when I follow Christ's instruction, and I'm not saying that to deter anyone, I'm saying that to actually say, young men, wait, trust God enough to let God give you the wife that is right for you. The one that is not gonna nag you, stress you, or drive you to the point where you want to raise your hand and slap the lights out of her. See, because what's the truth is that no one is off limits to the devil being used as long as God gives them permission. And it's up to you as a man to know when you're being tested and know how to go and maneuver through the tests. But we run ahead of God and we choose women for whatever the reason is. Oh, she's a bad bee, or all other kind of nonsense, right, that we choose these women on. But is she truly a woman worth you, worth your God-fearing self? Is that truly a woman that you want? So I say this, and I'm doing all of this to say, I hope my message gets to even one young man that will make him make the right decision about the woman that he chooses to give his name to. Because society is okay with divorce, but God is not. And that's in the biblical text. That's in the Bible. Research it for yourself. Don't just take my word. I pray that you guys have a blessed day and have an awesome one. And my motto is, if there's nothing else you can do to brighten someone's day, simply smile. Love y'all. Have a great one.